Jacob's a beautiful song right here at Cape Pulpit. And of course, before that, we had Impossible Things, Chris Tomlin. And right now, we have a conversation with Sam Gqomo, who is the founder of WOMANDLA. Sam, how are you this morning? Thank you so much for waiting on us as we were talking about imiba that are important to our society as well, as important as you are and what your organization represents. So thank you so much for making time for us. How are you?
Thanks, TC, and good morning to you and the listeners.
Thank you so much, Sam. Sam, you are the founder of WOMANDLA. I would love for you to take us through how WOMANDLA was established. How did it all start?
Right, so it's the WOMANDLA Foundation, and really how it all started was I'm a PR and communications specialist. I have my own business in PR and communications. And during my studies, we had to do digital media, which was new at that stage, and entering social media and just different platforms that we are now engaging on. At that time, it was very, very new, and so was blogging. And so one of the assignments was to create a blog. It could have been a picture blog, as now Instagram has evolved from, or it could have been a written blog where you share insights, recipes, and everything else. And I chose to do a blog that really covered the unsung heroes of our communities, those who give up their very last just to help the neighbor, to help their children's children, to help out and be a safe haven for children and other inspiring women in the community. And that's how it started. It then started picking up in terms of social media again. And wherever there was an inspiring woman on social media, I would be tagged at Sam and hashtag WOMANDLA. And really that grew and grew. And I was like, hey, there is something here. There is a connection here. There is a seed here. And in 2018, we then launched the nonprofit company as the WOMANDLA Foundation and really have grown it to what it is today.
WOMANDLA Foundation has impacted the lives of many young people. I would love for you to just draw that picture for us in terms of, just the work that has gone into establishing WOMANDLA Foundation to what it is now.
Right. I mean, what Utatu Vuyani said previously was just so important about, building community and safe communities. And I think that's really where also the heart of WOMANDLA is to build sustainable communities and with a focus on women and girls, as the word WOMANDLA suggests. And so I was based in Cape Town. I'm no longer in Cape Town, but for the vast majority of WOMANDLA Foundation, we started in Langa Township, and Yolanda, who is our head of mentorship, really was led to one of the schools there, and we established the mentorship program, which has grown. I feel, sometimes you don't have it all figured out. And so we grew it to understand what are the needs of the community first, and what is it that we can do with what we have in our hands.
Yeah.
And so you'll see even on our logo, WOMANDLA's got a fist.
Yes.
And that fist really speaks to that story of Moses. But Moses, what do you have in your hand? It could be small, it could be big, but really, what is it that you have in your hand that you can impart to other people, to other children, to other women, to grow and build these sustainable communities? We then evolved to advocacy in STEM, and now known as STEAM, really the science, technologies, engineering, the arts now, and mathematics, and bringing in programs to women and girls again to help them to enter these previously or still male-dominated fields. It was really a concept to level the playing ground, that women do not see themselves in just a nurturing and mother lens, but to see themselves also as innovators, to see themselves as scientists, to using tech for advancement, and so much more. And then also the entrepreneurship and development pillar. So we are based on those three pillars, where again we encourage capacity building, do business masterclasses, and again this is for those people who feel called into the marketplace, to really learn through our skills programs and initiatives that we usually partner with other organizations to deliver to communities.
I love the element that you just mentioned now, the last part, just that collaboration with other organizations. I think that, when it comes to NGOs, it's so important to partner, to collaborate, because you're reaching the same community. Let's work together. What you have, I might not have, and so on and so forth. I love that element. Now, something great is happening and exciting. There is a winter camp that's coming up. It's not the first one that is happening this weekend. So I'd love for you to tell us about that, and how that element was introduced into the WOMANDLA Foundation and the whole mentoring program.
Absolutely. So once again, under the leadership of Yolanda and Samke, we started the winter camps, I think 4 years ago. And what I love about the camps are that it's just a different platform. So outside of the mentorship program that happens at school in the classroom environment, the camps, since they've been introduced, have really given us a different lens to the children, giving them time to play and be children again, imparting in their lives, and really just seeing a plethora of facilitators and people coming in again to share knowledge, to upskill, and just in a different environment. And we've seen how really we've grown closer to mentees this way, and it just really brings an ease, a sense of fun, and has become one of our flagship initiatives for the mentorship program. So we're so excited about this weekend. We couldn't do it without the support of, again, partnerships, companies, community as well. I cannot tell you how many people from church to your WhatsApp chat statuses, to those on social media, and the companies that have come on board to sponsor and make this happen. It's really, we owe that to their generosity, making this happen for the children, and also just, again, to relax, to be free and be children again. These kids go through so much in certain instances, and so the camp becomes a very inspiring environment for them.
I love that. Now, tell us about the involvement of the mentors, and just in general the importance of having mentors around you as an individual, whether you are a young person, an adult, so on and so forth, just that person that's holding your hand and walking the journey with you.
Absolutely. And I love that you say holding your hand, because we have a concept, as just as people, that as African, like, please come with me, support me. You don't know what that does to someone emotionally, some physically, some mentally, in terms of regulation. There's just so much it does when you have support to say, I'm not doing this alone. When your hands are down, someone to lift you up, to say, no, you can continue doing this. So mentorship is just so important in community, once again, and also for your own personal development. I cannot tell you how important it is to reach out to someone who's been somewhere ahead of you, somewhere before, and to also learn from their mistakes. Sometimes it's important that you don't have to do what your family members or whoever has done before. You can really learn from others' mistakes, and it gives you a better standpoint and privilege in where you are wanting to go. So mentorship, really, we recruit beginning of the year, and it already starts there from a mentee, knowing and acknowledging that they need this in their lives. They need support. They need the hand holding. They need to discover and explore things they don't know, because sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And I think the program is created as such so that it's non-academic, but it's very supportive to their academic journeys, mental health, to spiritual, to so many other areas in your life. So it is not one-dimensional. Mentorship is so important to touch on various aspects because life is just so vast. And I completely encourage mentorship. I have a mentor myself, and also a sponsor. So you get mentorship and you get sponsors. Those who don't just lift up you up and guide you along the way, but those who also pour into you to make sure that you reach that destination that you believe is where you are called and destined to be. So I encourage mentorship in various forms, spiritual to professional to just general life as well. It's so, so important.
Absolutely. Now, Sam, what are some of the needs for the winter camp that's coming up and future winter camps that are to come?
So we have a Sponsor a Child initiative happening, and that is 1,500 Rand to sponsor a child, and that covers their transport, their linen, and their food throughout the camp. Outside of the camp, the program still continues, of which we really welcome in-kind donations, and that's from stationery to food, to monetary donations as well, because we know there are operational costs to running a program in the community, and also to give back to those who are giving their time to this. So we want to be able to thank the mentors as well. So those are the opportunities we have, and we're welcome to the conversation to partner also for 2026 and going forward.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sam. And we definitely look forward to watching the story as it unravels. You know, I feel like there's so many layers to it, and there's definitely going to be more layers that are going to be added to the WOMANDLA Foundation story. So thank you so much for just the love that you have for community, for being the social activist that you are, for standing, for sacrificing, because I know that it takes a lot, you know, but here you are standing, and your team, you know, because you cannot do this on your own. So thank you so much. And we look forward to really just those stories of impact. I'd love to even have some of the youngsters in the studio having that conversation about how WOMANDLA Foundation has impacted their lives in a positive way. Thank you so much for the heart, the Christ-like heart, you know, being that salt and light that we are called to be.
Thank you, TC, and thank you to K Pulpit also for amplifying the work that we do and partnering with us in doing so. So we look forward to those conversations.
Absolutely. Sam, just one last thing. If you could please share your social media handles, not particularly yours, but WOMANDLA Foundation, so that people can go ahead and partner, have a conversation with you.
Right, we are on Facebook as WOMANDLA Foundation, the purple fist. You will see us there. We are on Instagram, WOMANDLA_Foundation. We are on Twitter at WOMANDLA1, the number 1, and also on LinkedIn at WOMANDLA Foundation.
Excellent. Now, family, you have gotten the 411 straight from the horse's mouth, as they would say. We've been speaking to Sam Gqomo, who is an award-winning entrepreneur, social impact advocate, a keynote speaker, male and guardian power of women 2022, a junior Chamber International SA, come on now, honoree of 2023, and a News 24 100 Young Mandelas in 2023. That is Sam for you, and also the founder of WOMANDLA Foundation. Siyabulela Sam, God bless you. Tuqanisikelele, qhubekeke enze umsebenzi omhle ngane. Enkosi.
Amen, and thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have yourself a great, great day.